first of all, just say and spell your name and give me your title.
Keith Dinwiddie, K-E-I-T-H, last name D-I-N-W-I-D-D-I-E, and I'm the interim director of the EDS program, the Electrical Distribution Systems program.
Okay. We were talking earlier about the fact that you all have been able to establish this program based on community support and donations. Talk about that if you could.
Absolutely. We've had many co-ops and utilities offer to help us, and they've provided materials. Like Lead Electric, AMEC, Ozark, Como, KMO, Southwest, Show Me, all kinds of different donations coming in, poles, wires, materials, vehicles, pole trailers. We've been able to get a lot of the stuff we needed for year one as donations, and there's still more stuff coming in. We've got a truckload coming next week. We've got another pole trailer that's coming here in the next week or two. Huge amount of support. The question we get a lot of times is, what do you need? What can you use? And that's different than many programs where we have, usually we have to go out and solicit, and in this case, lots of times we're getting different co-ops and stuff. We're saying, hey, we've got this, can you use it? So it's been a huge outpour of support. Lead set all the poles for us originally. All the poles we're using right now are donations from Lead Electric. AMDC sent us a pole trailer and a truck. Southwest has donated different wires and materials. Como's donated a whole bunch of wire and material that we're using in the classes. So that's where a lot of our stuff comes. Hubble has donated gloves and Lead Electric did cover-ups. So we've got a lot of different materials like that from donations.
I wonder if you're seeing that community support because people know they need these guys and they want to keep the lights on.
There's a lot of excitement for our program. Whenever we opened this, the first one in Southwest Missouri, first one for a large area, a lot of the different co-ops and utilities around here were super excited because now somebody close, somebody that they kind of in their backyard is doing a program. So local people will be coming to it. It'll be easier to keep them.
I know there's a lot to the educational aspect of this program, and that includes safety, a real emphasis on safety. Talk about that.
Absolutely. The first semester, one of the classes is safety. That's where they learn their CPR, their AED, they get their flagger certification. Pole top rescue, they have to do that in under 4 minutes. Most students were averaging 1.5 minutes, roughly to 2 minutes. And then everything they do out here, that's our emphasis. We're not doing the crazy, how fast can you climb the poles, or how quick can you do this. It's about doing it correctly every time. The first couple of weeks when they're on the poles, they don't get over 5 feet until they have the technique correct. They don't get their feet above 5 feet off the ground until they can show proper technique. We're using the Bachelin climbing system with the Patriot, and that allows them to work and not fall. If the student should happen to pass out for whatever reason on the pole, the safety system will not let them hit the ground. And they wear that all the time. The only time they get to free climb is when they're wearing a full body harness, and we have what's called a yo-yo at the top of the pole that if they happen to fall off, it'll catch them and keep them from falling. Otherwise, it's Bachelin and the Patriot system all the way. Everything we do is focused on safety.
When we talk about workforce development and a lot of people retiring in the coming years and there being a need to fill a lot of jobs in America, how does this program play into those ideas?
The statistics show about 6,000 openings in the next 5 to 7 years, roughly, in this area around Missouri. So this is helping to fill those openings. Our students are already taking internships and building relationships that they will start filling those people's, as linemen retire, as linemen move up, they'll start filling those roles. So that's really what we're focusing on. We're not trying to flood the market. We're doing 25 a year. That's a good sustainable rate as far as going out and finding jobs and also filling the business need at the same time. So we're not trying to flood the market and put way too many people out there at once, but we're also making sure that we've got enough going out that we can help fill those needs as they open up.
Well done. Thank you. Great. I forgot to say before we started, I was leaning in because for the Web Extra, they probably used my question, so I was trying to talk into that mic there. So I forgot to tell you before I was starting.
I figured it out.